Hare Krishna. So today we shall be discussing from Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th Canto, chapter 85. Lord Krishna instructs Vasudeva. We will be covering text number 16, 17 and 18. 16 and 17 I will recite myself with translation, and 18 we will chant together. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Jaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tado Jayamudiraye Ashtabrayeshu Avadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloge Bhaktir Bhavati Naishnagi. Verse number 16. Yadrichaya nridam prapya sukalpamiga durlabham Swarte brahmatasya vayo gadam tanmayayeshwara. Translation by the disciple of Srila Prabhupada ki jai. By good fortune, a soul may obtain a healthy human life, an opportunity rarely achieved. But if he is nonetheless deluded about what is the best for him, O Lord, your illusory Maya will cause him to waste his entire life. Text number 17. Aso aham mamai vaite dege chasyanvayadishu sneha bhashe nibadnadi bhavan sarvam idam jagada. Translation. You keep this whole world bound up by the ropes of affection, and thus when people consider their material bodies, they think this is me, and when they consider their progeny and other relations, they think these are mine. Text number 18, we'll recite together. Yuvam na naha sutau sakshat prathana purisheshwarau bhubhara kshetra chabana avatirnau tathataha. Yuvam na sudau sakshat pradhana purusheshwarau bhubhara kshetra chabana avadirnau tathatha. Yuvam nana sudau sakshat pradhana purusheshwarau bhubhara kshetra chabana avadirnau tathatha. Yuvam nana sudau sakshat प्रधाना पुरुषेश्वरो Pupara Chatra Chavana Avadirno Tadataha. Chant. Yam Nana Sudho Sakshat Pradhana Purusheshwaro Parachatra Javana Vadirno Dadataha Vamnana Sudho Sakshat Pradhana Purusheshwaro Parachatra Javana Avadino Dadataha Vamnana Sachat Pradhana Purusheshwaro Puparachatra Javana Avatina Dadataha. Madajis. Yuvam Nana Sudho Sakshat Pradhana Purusheshwara Puparachatra Javana Avadino Dadataha. Sakshat Dana Purusheshwaro Puparachatra Javana Avadino Dadataha. Yuvam, you too. Na, not. Naha, our. Sudau, sons. Sakshat, directly. Pradhana Purusha, of nature and its creator. Mahavishnu. Ishwarau, the supreme controllers. Bhu, of the earth. Bhara, the burden. Kshetra, royalty. Chabane, for eradicating. Avadirno, descend. Tatha, so. Ata, you have said. Ha, indeed. Translation and purport by his disciples of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation. You are not our sons, but the very lords of both material nature and its creator, Mahavishnu. As you yourself have told us, you have descended to rid the earth of the rulers who are a heavy burden upon her. Kindly repeat translation. You are not our sons, but the very lords of both material nature and its creator, Mahavishnu. As you yourself have told us, you have descended to rid the earth of the rulers who are a heavy burden upon her. Purport. According to Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti, in this verse, Vasudeva offers himself and his wife as excellent examples of those who are materially deluded. Although at the time of his birth in Kamsa's prison, Lord Krishna told Vasudeva and Devaki that his mission was to rid the earth of unwanted Kshatriyas. Still, his two parents could not avoid thinking of him as their helpless son who needed protection from King Kamsa. In reality, of course, both Vasudeva and Devaki are participating in the divine pastime of Lord's birth under the perfect direction of his internal energy. Only out of transcendental humility does Vasudeva criticize himself in this way. This end of purport. Om Ajnanatimmirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Milidam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Mukhaṁ Karoti Vācālam Bhangum Langayate Girim Yatkripatamaham Vande Sri Gurum Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Krishna Chaitanya Ishwaram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandagopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Govindaya Namo Namaha Namaha Pankajanabhaya Namaha Pankajamaline Namaha Pankajanetraya Namaste Pankajangraye Hare Krishna. We are in the session of Srimad Bhagavatam. We are hearing actually a wonderful session where Krishna and Balaram both are standing in front of Vasudeva, and Vasudeva is glorifying two personalities. After realizing his own position, and now it is actually as good as a prayer, praising, understood actually who these two personalities are. So Srimad Bhagavatam, throughout Srimad Bhagavatam, the one point actually, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Balaram is the first expansion of Krishna. And what is our relation actually? It is for us. Srimad Bhagavatam is for us. Mercifully it is written down. And we have to come to that realization that Krishna consciousness, our relation with Krishna. And after understanding what is to be done, just like Vasudeva is doing here, we are also supposed to do this. This is our dharma. Here Vasudeva is telling actually about the Lord Krishna. You are actually, your Maya is very strong. He is keeping everybody in the material world with the Sneha Pasham, the rope of affection. All of us, all Krishna's creation, Mamaivamcho Jiva Loge Jiva Buddha Sanatanaha. So everybody has got an affection actually coming to the material world. It is not real affection. Real affection should be with Krishna. But our affection is actually among the created beings. Sneha Pasha. Those who are coming under this, we heard actually the three modes of material nature. Once we come to the material world, then we are under the Maya, three modes of material nature. All activities are actually binding us. Sneha Pasha. So because of that, he says actually everybody is thinking that this is mine, I am so and so. No self-realization. So in Kunti Devi also is praying. Hare Krishna. Kunti Devi is also praying. Adha Vishvesha Vishwatman Vishamurte Sugeshu Me Sneghabhasham Mimam Chindi Tridambandishu Vrishishu. Kudi is also praying by keeping Krishna in front of her. Even though you are with me and I can understand everything, still I am bound by these Vrishnis and my relatives, my sons. And so she is asking actually, if you want to know really you and our relation, and here it is mentioned they are bound in the material world. That Sneha Bhasham is to be cut. Then we say that whatever actually we should have relation actually. This is our dharma. We are making dharma. Putra dharma, putri dharma. Lot of dharma we are making. But Bhagavatam says sarmam tu sakshat Bhagavat pranidam. Whatever Krishna is said, that is the dharma. All other dharmas are actually we made. That is why we are making, this is my son, this is my daughter, this is my family, this is my nation, this is my so many mine. It's all because of that. So that actually the mercy is required. As Vasudeva is telling that, somebody is very rarely, my dear Lord, is getting the human form, human birth. That the entire life go waste if they are deluded about this made dharma. So one has to come out of this. That is what he is praying. So we also saw actually in the 10th canto only, this Vasudeva is preaching to Kamsa. When Kamsa heard the Ashariri that your sister's 8th son is going to kill you, immediately he wanted to take the sword and cut the head of Devaki. So at that time, then he is giving a very in detail preaching is given, preached to Kamsa, but it was not effective actually. Okay. Because that shows he knows. By knowing only he is praying, he is glorifying Krishna. And after understanding, Bhagavan, Vasudeva is telling that when you are appeared, actually itself you told us something. They were not knowing. Vasudeva and Devaki, they were not knowing actually their previous karmas and previous birth, and they were not knowing. So Krishna appeared in front of them, and the 400 form, Adbhutam. So 400 form he appeared, and he started actually speaking to Vasudeva and Devaki. Before that, immediately Vasudeva understood, Devaki understood actually this is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And he is our really eighth progeny son. And the Kamsa come to know that he will come immediately and he will kill him. Definitely. So that is what actually he said, that materially when he came here, Prabhu said actually one of the purport, this Vasudeva and Devaki, they were Nitya Siddhas. They were all came from the spiritual world. But Nitya Siddhas also when he came here, they are participating in the Leela of Krishna. And when somebody is actually acting in a drama, then if he is a good actor, we will never come to know that he is the same person. It's an entirely different character and every behavior and talks and everything will be like that. So Vasudeva is actually a good actor. He is selected definitely. He is acting. These are our son. Even after Bhagavan is telling actually, see, you were Krishna Sudabha and you prayed for me, you took so much austerity, 12,000 celestial years these two were doing tapasya. Because Brahmaji told actually you have to do progeny. So they immediately Before doing that, they went to tapasya to get purified. They understood. So after 12,000 celestial years, then Bhagavan has appeared in front of them and asked actually. Later on, Vasudeva is telling actually, I asked for a son like you, exactly like you. But he never asked actually, give me liberation. He was already in the material world. He never asked actually. But Krishna is such that somebody is praying unto him and for something. Just look, Dhruva Maharaj went to pray. He prayed for material benefit. But when the Lord appeared, he understood actually, oh, he said, what did I ask? I don't want anything. But the Lord said, no, I cannot give you like that. Leave you like that. You ask for it. I know what you want actually. At the end, you actually, I am telling you, okay, you go 36,000 years you rule. But I am assuring you, guaranteed that Maya will not catch you. You will not become old. You will not forget me. These are the fear of actually the devotees actually. If you take another birth, somebody will say that, okay, oh, I want to take another birth as a devotee. So that I can preach more and I can do that. But there is no guarantee. Okay. Another birth is as a human form or which form we don't know. Even if you become a devotee, if you don't become a pure devotee, there is no guarantee that you will be able to preach or you will do. That is what Bhagavatam says. So then, Krishna will give. Even if somebody is asking for agama, sarvagama, mokshagama, udaradihi, tivrena, bhakti yogena jeda purusham. So Krishna will give, definitely will give. But here Vasudeva is lamenting that I never asked for liberation. So that is why they feel that actually they are suffering. We feel that they are suffering in the Karagraha and all these things. But Krishna has already told why I come here. See, I am the same person appeared in front of you after 12,000 years of tapasya. I am guaranteed you, don't worry about Kamsa. Still Devaki is telling actually, no, you change your form. You become our son, 200 form, just like a small baby. If he come to know that he is the Lord and he is the son, he will immediately come and attack you. He is afraid. That's Sneha Passion. But the material world, that actually is the Maya. But when Krishna is there, one need not worry about anything actually. Once Bhagavatam is telling that once you become in Krishna consciousness, you will not fall down. You will not fall down. So, even you are running, closing your eyes and running in the night, you will not fall down if you are really in Krishna consciousness. Why? Padam Bhagavan is there, he is taking care of his devotee. That is what the whole Bhagavatam is telling. So that assurance is given by the Lord, even if assurance is given. That is why the purport it is mentioned actually. In reality, of course, both Vasudeva and Devaki were participating in the divine pastimes of Krishna. But today, this particular verse is confirming after understanding, actually, you two are not our sons. Confirming it. First they told, you are my son. Actually, you go away. Say, he has agreed. Krishna said, okay, take me to Gokul. Heavy rain is there. No, I will make arrangement. So, still he took, even after understanding that Krishna's made arrangement according to their bhava. course, that is his pastime. So they were acting actually in the Rama, and he's telling that, no, you are not my son. You both are not our sons. Then who are you actually? That they understood. In Gopis of Vrindavan, also in Gopi Aki, they are telling Krishna, Nakalu Gopiga Nandano Bhavan Akhila Degina Andaratmadra Vigana Sartido Vishwaguptaye Sagavudevan Satvadam Gule. That is what we are Vasudeva is also telling. Because gopis are telling, always this Yashoda is telling, but actually, my son, he is my son. I will do everything for him. You don't come. You have to help me. I know what he eats and I cook everything, keep it nicely and everything. But gopis are telling, Nakalu Gopiga Nandano Pavan. You are not a son of only Yashoda. How she can say that? In Krishna consciousness, in ISKCON, we don't like actually some devotees, because they are telling that Krishna is mine. Mirabai, she's always saying, Mora Krishna is mine. Nobody can say it. Everybody can say that by myself. My Krishna, my Krishna, my Krishna, Krishna, it belongs. But gopis are telling, how would she is telling that is only, Yashoda is telling, this is only my son. Akhila Degina Andaratmadra. He is there in the heart of same Krishna, same potency, same form. He is there with everyone, no partiality. So that is what he said, that you belongs to everybody, and he got experience. Then from Madurai he came to Dwaraka. So one day Narada Muni visited Dwaraka. Narada Muni visited Dwaraka, and he was visiting all the individual devotees, Uddhava, everybody. Then he came to Vasudeva. He came to Vasudeva, and Vasudeva glorified him. He did pranam for him and he glorified him, and he said, you are, anywhere you are going, you are actually glorifying Krishna, and you are taking care of that person to whom you are visiting. So I need some help from you actually. He said, what do you want? I don't have the Divajnan, I don't have any knowledge about Krishna and Balaram, and what is happening to me. Actually, I am confused. He is there, where is he? He is in Dwaraka, he is staying with Krishna. Still he got confused. He is acting actually. Even after coming to Krishna consciousness, we are confused actually. How many of us are convinced that Krishna is sitting within my heart? Even after telling Sarvasya Chaham iti sannivishto mattasmriti jnanam apohanam cha. He is speaking actually. Still we are in doubt. So he wanted authoritatively. Prabhu says, even Bhagavatam says, if you want to remove all the confusion, you want to be perfect actually, your consciousness, we have to go through an acharya, a guru, accept diksha from him, take instruction from him. As here we can see later on, Krishna is giving instruction to his father. because that is not enough, even though he acted in the drama, okay, but these 100% is, you want to know Krishna, then you must know about him. So then Narada Muni said, okay, he understood, yes, I will do that. So he is narrating a conversation between Nimi Maharaj, 11th Gandu Nimi Maharaj, and sons of Rishabhadev, Navayogindras. So he found that is appropriate. Many times we said, actually Narada Muni is giving instruction. Okay. So to so many people, throughout Srimad Bhagavatam we'll see Narada Muni is a very important personality. He is only saving us by acting and going different place and giving the news and everything. So then he started narrating the story of Hare Krishna. Sorry, Hare Krishna. So these Navayogindras, they are speaking to King Nimi. That conversation Narada Muni is telling to Vasudeva. So it is a very, very good one. We should read actually. I recommend actually we should read and understand actually that conversation to know about Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Bhagavan. Okay. And he changed the consciousness of King Nimi. King Nimi has become, so I cannot go through actually the entire conversation. What I say that how that conversation, how that knowledge about Krishna changed King Nimi and what is his opinion. Because he has said that you are not my son. So even their conversation only that Narada Muni, Navayogindras are mentioning about the Kali Yuga and the appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Krishna Varnam, Dusha Krishnam, Sango Mangastra Bhashadam, Etnyegi Sankirtana Praye, Ejandihi Sumetasaha. This knowledge is also gone to Vasudeva. One in the Kali Yuga, one has to do only Sankirtan, Nama Sankirtan. That is only effective method. That was their conclusion actually. When Vasudeva also know, actually Narada Muni also know that he is going to face, what is going to come is Kali Yuga. Okay. When Krishna is left, Kali Yuga is coming, then what is required actually? This knowledge also is giving actually to Vasudeva. Devarshi Buddhatmanranam Vidranam Nakingaro Nayam Rinicharajan Sarvatmanaya Sharanam Charanyam Gado Mugundam Parigritya Kartam. O King, one who has given up all material duties and has taken full shelter of the lotus feet of Mugunda, who offers shelter to all, is not indebted to the demigods, great sages, ordinary living beings, relatives, friends, mankind, or even one's forefathers who have passed away, since all such classes of living entities are part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. One who has surrendered to the Lord's service has no need to serve such person separately. So this message is going to Vasudeva and is coming to us also. Many times Prabhupada has quoted this because of the doubt. Those who are coming to Krishna consciousness, worshipping Krishna, is it necessary to worship demigods, forefathers, other sages? Is it necessary? So here they are confirming actually it's not necessary. Mukunda offers shelter to all. He will give shelter. Once we are taken to shelter of Krishna, all others are happy actually. All others are part and parcel of Krishna, they are servants of Krishna. Prabhu said many times, if you become a Krishna devotee, everybody will like you. Okay. So this message is coming like this. So Narada Muni is telling, after hearing this narration, Narada Muni is telling, Dharman Bhagavatanitam Surtvata Bitileshwara Jayandeyan Munim Prita Ubadhya Yogi Apabu Jayada. Narada Muni said, having thus heard the science of devotional service, that is what the point I was trying to come actually, what whole this narration, what they were telling to King Nimi, or Narada Muni is conveying the message to Vasudeva is devotional service. If you want to know Krishna, devotional service unto his lotus feet. So King Nimi, Mithila felt extremely satisfied after hearing this narration. In beginning he was in anxiety actually. Okay, even though he was a king. Now completely it is clear. Just like after coming to ISKCON, in Krishna consciousness, one is completely satisfied, searching many places. Finally they landed here and they say, now I got the answer. Oh, perfect thing. So similarly, King Nimi became happy by hearing about devotional service unto the Lord. So then they are living actually, Navayogindras are living. Then Narada Muni is telling actually, Tom apiyetan mahabhaga dharman bhagavatan sudan astida zrataya yukto nisango yesase param. O greatly fortunate Vasudeva, simply apply with faith these principles of devotion and service. It's a message for us also actually. Narada Muni is giving this message. Whatever they tell about the devotional service, says with faith these principles of devotional service which you have heard, and thus being free from material association, you will attain the Supreme. That is a perfect knowledge. That bracket it is mentioned, you will attain Supreme provided you have faith in the devotional service and keep away from the material association. Yasyo kalu nambatyor yashasa puritam jagata putratvam magamayastam bhagavanishwaro Hare. Indeed, the whole world has become filled with the glories of you and your wife because the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Hare, has taken the position of your son. So he can tell him, don't worry, Vasudeva, you don't worry about it. You heard about the thing, I give you advice. But the topmost thing is actually you become glorious. Who doesn't know actually Vasudeva and Devaki actually? Vasudeva Nandana, Devaki Nandana. Krishna, when those who know Krishna, they know about Vasudeva and Devaki and Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda. And he like it. Somebody is calling Vasudeva Nandana, he like it. Devaki Nandana, he like it. So he is telling that you become already famous. Why do you worry actually? Okay. And not because your name is Vasudeva or something. You have become the father of, Krishna has taken the position of your son. Darshanangel pai Shayana shana bhojane Atmavam bhavidam Krishne Putra sneham bragurvatoho. My dear Vasudeva, you and your wife, good wife Devaki, have manifested great transcendental love for Krishna, accepting him as your son. Indeed, you are always seeing the Lord, embracing him. Glorifying Devaki and Vasudeva actually, he said. You and your good wife Devaki have manifested great transcendental love for Krishna. There is no, we say that when we are talking about love, actually love is only for Krishna. That love we compare it, what a mother has got an affection for child. That is the real love. Because mother is having anya bilashida shunyam. Mother is not thinking that the child will become big and he will give me this and all. No. So that affection you already got it, accepting him as your son. Indeed, you are always seeing the Lord, embracing him, speaking with him, resting with him, sitting together and him and taking your meals with him. By such affectionate and intimate association with the Lord, undoubtedly both of you have completely purified of your hearts. In other words, you are already perfect. So nothing balanced for you actually because of that. That Narada Muni, when he is telling only, he is getting firm faith, saying that yes, okay. Oh, I was there, that he is the Supreme Lord actually. Jiv Jago. So further he is telling inimitable kings like Shishubala, Pundraga and Salva are always thinking about Lord Krishna. Even while they were lying down, sitting or engaging in other activities, they enviously meditate upon the bodily movements of the Lord, his sporting pastime, his loving glances upon his devotees, and other attractive features displayed by the Lord. Being thus always absorbed in Krishna, they achieved spiritual liberation in the Lord's own abode. What then can be said of the benediction offered to those who constantly fix their minds on Lord Krishna in a favorable, loving mood? So, Narada Muni is telling actually, you are always having in a loving mood actually. You are in favorable way. Not like Kamsa. Kamsa is also thinking, Shishupala was also thinking about Krishna. Okay, when I can kill him, but when I can kill him. So this is a message for us also actually. Even Swarpamapyasya Dharmasya, even little bit. One time it is read actually, somebody said Hare Krishna, one time he's become a Vaishnava. Only thing Prabhupada says, don't get proud of, you should never say, Vaishnava should not say that I am a Vaishnava. If you say that you are a Vaishnava, you will fall down. But the facility is there actually, yes, he is considered as a Vaishnava by the Lord. Okay. And then, when these people can get liberation, they already went back. Some type of liberation they got it. Whatever the people who are, those who are coming to this temple and taking darshan of the Lord, chanting the holy name of the Lord, somebody maybe think that, oh, I am not becoming advancing but everybody is benefited because simply coming to the temple or thinking that actually I want to go Sunday, today I want to go to the temple, that is also benefited actually. That is what Srimad Bhagavatam says. Favorable be you do anything. So even if you cannot cook or anything and give it to the Lord, mentally you can cook and offer to the Lord. And you can take that prasadam. That is also effective. There are so many stories. That is Krishna, the Supreme Personality of God at Bhagavan. So Narada Muni further telling them, both of them, Ma bhatya buddhim agrita Krishne sarvatmani ishware Maya manushya bhavena Kudhaishwarya parebe. Do not think of Krishna as an ordinary child. This is the message for actually. When we come to the temple, when we see the Lord, Supreme Personality of Godhead in the altar, nobody should think actually it's made of what? It is made of marble or it's made of wood or, okay. It's real. Archa Vigraha, actually, Archa Vigraha is a manifestation. Bhagavan has taken another form today. There are so many forms for the Lord. This is one of the forms. As a Radha-Rasbihari is actually this form of the Lord, real form of the Lord. Because he liked, some devotees like to see him that way, he appeared. So he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is not an ordinary child. He is not made of wood or anybody. Nobody should ask actually. That faith one should have actually. And when we come to the temple, actually saying that, okay, we go to temple, we have to take bath, we should clean ourselves, wash our leg or something like that. Because why? This is a temple, is a house for Krishna. Krishna's place. So that is what he says. Don't think, Vasudeva, don't think that is an ordinary child taken. He is doing so many activities. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, confirmed by Narada Muni. Inaccessible and soul of all beings. Akila Dehinam. He is sitting in everybody's heart. The Lord has concealed his inconceivable opulences and is thus outwardly appearing to be an ordinary human being. So everybody could not see Krishna even though he was there. Actually, Duryodhana saw him in a different way. Arjuna saw him in a different way. Kundi Devi in a different way. He appeared like that. He says he cannot outwardly, inconceivable. He concealed because he cannot. Okay. So when we see the Mangalarti, the Lord, when you see the Mangalarti, you feel is a different person. Radharani is different because of the dressing. When you come for Sringar Darshan, it is different. Many times I found. When you come for Sandhya, you feel that they are big. Radha-Rasbihari is very big. Morning is looking small. Okay. So that life, that is what I am telling. It is not that we feel it like that, it is like that. Morning is wearing casual dress and night dress and giving darshan. Somebody want to see that form. So he is concealing the power for others. Other people, they will say, of course we tell the people go like that, then they cannot see properly. Lotus feet of the Lord. So Narada Muni is telling that don't consider Krishna is an ordinary child. Okay, he played in, even when we go to Vrindavan, Leela Sthali, when you see, actually we should make casual, he is the place. When you go to Kaliya Ghat, he is the place, actually Krishna was dancing in Kaliya. The tree is there, Kadamba tree is there, same, we climbed down the Kadamba tree. And same Kadamba tree is there, it's real. Those who are there, they will go inside and they will hug the tree and pranam. Krishna is here, the lotus feet is here, this lotus feet, it is the real lotus feet. So that is what Bhagavatam is telling, actually, Goswami Swarup said, this is real. Not duplicate or anything like that. Only thing, we will say, oh, Premanjana Churida Bhakti Vilovajana, I don't have, so I cannot see. Everybody can see. Go with that bhava, actually. So that is what today's text also is telling, actually, you are not my son. Krishna, I understood, you are not my son, actually. You are the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Bhagavan himself. So Narada Muni is telling the Supreme Personality of Godhead, here is confirming, that is what in the text is said. Supreme Personality of Godhead descended to kill the demonic kings and who were the burden of the earth and protect the saintly devotees. However, both the demons and devotees are awarded liberation. That is the magnanimity of the Lord. Actually. It's already told in the Bhagavad-gita. That is what Vasudeva is telling, that you already told. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavadi bharata abhyudanam dharmasya tadatmanam srajamyaham paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya jadushkridam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. That is what Narada Muni is confirming here. Vasudeva, yes, he said like this. This is what Vasudeva is telling. But the difference is, Paritranaya sadhuna vinashaya dushkridam. This dushkridam and devotees, both are given, he says. Who is telling this? Narada Muni is telling. He has given his mercy. He has given his mercy. Thus, his transcendental fame has spread throughout the universe. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devagi Nandanaya Cha Nandagopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Govindaya Namo Namaha Govindaya Namo Namaha. So that we should feel that Krishna belongs to me. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very happy when somebody was singing Nanda Nandana Krishna Mora Prananatha. Sing. Nandana Krishna Mora Prananatha. Nanda Nandana Krishna Mora Prananatha. Nanda Nandana Krishna Mora Prananatha. O Nanda Nandana Krishna Mora Prananatha. Nanda Nandana Krishna Mora Prananatha. O Nanda Nandana Krishna Mora Prananatha. Nanda Nandana Krishna Mora Prananatha. O Nanda Nandana Krishna Mora Prananatha. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Okay? Hare Krishna.